how to put the zip on your own. Done in a flash. Bye. On my own, no problem. Easy.
Right, so here I've got my Typhoon Multisport Drysuit with me, the same one I used to demonstrate donning the zip on your own without any assistance. And so how did I manage to do that so easily? Well, it's all about looking after the zip, the BDM Dive Immersion waterproof zip. Keep it nice and clean and apply lubrication in the form of wax onto it. Makes it run an awful lot easier than if you neglected to look after it. So I'll just show you what I mean by that. The metal zip itself has an outer element, which you can see with the teeth, and it has an inner element as well, which is a row of very, very fine teeth on the inside, and these teeth here lock together and push the waterproof membrane together, creating the waterproof seal. Pretty obvious, isn't it, really? And that's how you get a dry zip. Clever stuff. So we need to put a bit of wax on the inside and on the outside of this zip to allow it to run really free and easily. So first of all, I'm in a warm room, although I'm wearing a hat. So the zip and the metal is nice and warm. I've got here the Typhoon wax. Okay, so you get a little block of wax when you buy the suit, and it's got a little Typhoon embossed logo on there. So this has been sat on my radiator here, so it's nice and warm and pliable. Okay, I can just about move it with my finger. So this is now nice and warm, ready to get onto the zip. So what you do is you close the zip. So you've got a nice long straight line. Simply rub it in between the teeth on both sides. Okay, get it in there so it digs in between the teeth. Alright, all the way down the zip. Once you've done that, I then get the runner and I pull the runner up and down a little bit to work the wax nicely in between the teeth. That's the outer zip. Inner zip, okay, check that there's no dirt or anything stuck in there, because these have to interlock. Certainly if your suit is a bit old, make sure there's just not little bits of dirt or anything. Scrub them out, wash it with a bit of clean water before you apply some lubrication. So here I'm again going to use a little bit of wax. Equally, you could use a little bit of silicone grease just to smear it on there. Keeps it nice and lubricated. So again, you just put on a thin amount on this. Okay, so just a little bit really, and then just rub it in with your thumb. Okay, and helps keep it clean and lock it together. Right, so once you've done that again, oh, that was really quick, wasn't it? Up and down, that performs very, very smoothly, easily, and it definitely helped me to get the back entry zip on my own, as you saw in my demonstration. Right, so whilst we're here, I'll show you some other maintenance tips. When you buy the product, you get this little ticket here, which is all about caring for the zip. And if you read it, you will see that on the back it says clean it with nice clean water, and when you're storing the zip, always store the zip when the zip is open. Okay, leave the zip open. That way you are not stressing the teeth. Okay, so it's nice and relaxed. The other thing that they suggest is if you have to roll the suit up to store it, then roll it up and then fold the zip around the outside to minimise the angle of the folding. So you don't want to be folding this zip, these teeth over like so, because obviously again you can be stressing the teeth. Right, whilst we're looking at care of the suit, the latex seals need a little bit of attention now and again. And what I use is silicone fluid. This is from Storm Saver. I think you can read that there, can't you not? Yeah, great stuff. And so again, whilst the suit is warm, the latex is warm, I'm going to get a little bit of tissue paper here and just drop on a bit of silicone. And then I've got the latex seal on the inside, so this is turned inside out, and you can notice that the latex is a little bit matte dull, and as soon as I rub a bit of silicone on there, you can see it goes shining. Okay, so that will keep the latex nice and supple, stop it cracking and prolong its life, and also makes it easier to get on. Okay, so you just do that, rub it in all the way through and around. On the inside is what I normally do rather than the outside. Okay, so this is the neck seal. Obviously you do the wrist seals as well with the Multisport. Notice also the external layer of the latex here on the neck is shiny on the outside and dull on the inside. That is because Typhoon put a chemical layer over the top of the latex on the outside, which is a UV resistant layer to help it prevent damage from UV. So there you go. That's pretty much it. So with those top tips, you too should be able to have prolonged life of this zip and performance and function, completely waterproof system, and indeed you ought to now be able to put it on without any assistance as I've demonstrated. Give it a go.